so would love to be giving you a cheerful video tonight, but today I spent in bed because our downstairs is freezing. A cold snap is not what you want when your heaters go out. We kept a fire going for about half the day, but if you're not down there to watch it and it's too cold. We had an electrician come by to give us a quote to pull our electricity so that we could then have insulation, but he asked us halfway through the tour, how are you living in this? Because it's so cold. So anyway, I spent the day in bed. I was going to show you a mixed drink, but even alcohol isn't good enough to fix things right now. But one thing I did do while watching I watched 2 Christmas movies. Well, I watched one Christmas movie, The Bishop's Wife, which is really good. I was actually in a pleasant mood then. And then I watched another black and white movie that I'll put the name right up here. I'll put the name right up here for you. It's a little more depressing, but good. It took place in World War II. It was black and white. Ending very depressing, so be prepared for that. If you want a good weep on your hands, go for it. Anyway, I worked on the green and white candy cane hat, and I'm right now at a really good spot. I was hoping to get to a place where I could also show you the Kitchener stitch, but that's not going to happen tonight. It's really bad here. Really, really bad. We've just put up plastic in Grayson's room after delay and too many other things going on. But I'm going to flip you around now and show you what the candy cane hat looks like right off the needles before the Kitchener stitch. And this time I did prepare it correctly. I cast on the Kitchener stitch with a long tail cast on, one thumb being the temporary yarn for the, again, name escaped me. I'm going to put it right here. The temporary cast on thing that I can't think of the name of. I pulled that out. It takes longer to pull it out because I did the easy way to make it. But I then ran the, I just bought craft bead plastic off Amazon cheap. And that's what I've been using as my holding things. You can just tie a knot in it. It's the same stuff that the fancy guys with the tin sell you. And it works great. And you don't need it. You don't need the fancy tin. All right, I'm going to flip you around and show you what the candy cane hat looks like with no Kitchener in it. So here it is. It's a parallelogram. That's all it is. And I cast on here. This is the cast on edge. Well, one edge is the cast on edge. I don't know which one it is. Actually, it's this. Here, let me flip it. The bottom, you're seeing my blanket. I took the comforter off because it's got dog hair all over it. Here is the cast on edge. And remember, I told you I have a big head, so I cast on 90. This distance is the length of the hat. So from your head up is the cast on distance. And then you knit this distance, the number of rows, is the circumference around your head. So I have knit 106 rows just to fit my head. Now, I could have gotten away with 100, but I went ahead the extra 6 to make the pattern line up because I'm going to then Kitchener this together. I started with a knit 4 white, knit 4 green, knit 4 white, and then 2s, and then 4s, and then 2s, and then 4s. And then when I got up to my 100 rows, I happened to land on 4 whites. And so I went ahead and did these extra 6 rows to make the pattern line up. It's fine. Being a little bit too big is absolutely fine. I have a giant head. Most people with smaller heads would probably be able to stop on the previous. But it's up to you. Measure your head, measure your work, and you can figure that out. But here is our parallelogram. I am going to Kitchener this to this, and it's going to form a diagonal tube. And my head will go in here, and I will close this off, and it'll make sort of like an old sailor's hat. It'll be, or a stocking cap that hangs down in the back. But that is how this works. Parallelogram. I'm now, of course, working this out in my head because I think my next practice session is going to be with practicing short rows along here, along one of these sides, and this is the decrease side. So here I increase 1 stitch on the knit row as I go up. Over here, I decrease 1 stitch on the knit row as I go up. And I'm going to work on some short rows to see if I can draw this in, and like you would do on a decreased crown, see if I can do it as I go along and get a crown along this side without having to just gather up a whole bunch of stitches. That's my next go round. I will do that in baby size though, so that I don't have to knit so big of a parallelogram in order to sort that out in my head. Anyway, there you go. It is the green or the spearmint candy cane hat. And I will do the Kitchener tomorrow. I will also try to get you your boozy drinks and your Christmas ornaments going in the next couple of days. If you're a praying type, please, that we get heat and that the temperatures warm up, because we may be in a hotel room after this. Right, that's it for me tonight and my very pathetic self. I'm feeling much better. I'm still stuffy. I still can't smell, but at least I don't feel sick anymore if the temp's gone. But the heat's getting to us. It's really getting to us. It's not going to be a very good Christmas. Nope, it's not. There's going to be no party at the Johnston house. Nope. In fact, I may just take the Christmas ornaments down and take them to storage. Because the other thing I thought about is moving the little tree up into my bedroom. That's another option. Anyway, I'm also going to try and find somebody to come deal with our heat tomorrow, or get somebody to pay for rent for us until somebody can deal with our heat. Anyway, not a happy year. 2022. Let's hope it doesn't bum you out. Maybe the drama will draw you in. Do you think so? Share this with a friend. Help bring me some joy. Give me some comments. If you like this video, or even if you feel sorry for me, subscribe, ring the bell. Maybe next year will be better. Maybe we can bring a cheerful 2023 to the world. Bye.